All right, we're live on YouTube.
Hey,
Welcoming everybody, doing our regular radio check on the 15th. First and the 15th is when we come and do our radio check. How's everybody doing? Give us a shout on the comments. Let us know you're with us, as well as let us know if you have anything for us to discuss. Tell us how you're doing.
amen for that, man. Comms are up, folks. We a day after Valentine's Day, and for those who don't know, that some Hispanic cultures, it's El Dia del Amor and Dia de la Amistad, which is Day of Love and also Day of Friendship. So happy Valentine's Day to all my friends out there, which much love. So it's not only just the lovers, so it's all inclusive. Just want you to know that.
That's right. That's right. And talking about love and the month of February. This is one way where Vince and I are attempting to show our love for our brothers and sisters in arms, those that are out there that may not have a voice, don't have a microphone like we do. And we're trying to just make sure that everybody's all right. It may not be completely all right, but just to have somebody to talk to and to converse with does a world of a difference. So I hope that tonight you're able to chime in. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little posting reminder on LinkedIn, uh, and let everybody know we are live.
Live and full of surprise for you here today. We're just honored to be here to, again, as Enrique mentioned, just to share this platform with you. Want to check in. That's what we want to do. See how you're doing. It's a month down, and here it is, halfway through the second month of 2021. Want to know, post check, radio check, comms up, what's going on. Glad you can join. If you join, just give us a shout out if you're on board with us. Again, first and 15th, 1900, which is now 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here. Love goes out to those in the Lone Star State that has is suffering and going through a snowstorm that they have not had since 1985, which we heard this morning.
Yeah,
So
what a what a shocker to some people.
shocker indeed, So definitely know that we're here for you. Our heart goes out to you and your families. Some I know have no water because the pipes froze and may not have electricity, and that's even harder knowing that it's at 19 degrees or lower. So stay warm, stay safe. Hope you have enough food and supplies. But hey, if you have internet, chime into Radio Check. We can at least give you some food for thought, some love, some energy to get you through the day, and especially tonight.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do some jumping jacks though to stay warm. We can't send that to you, although we're from the Sunshine State. That's one thing we won't be able to do. But hey, we'll do them with you. How about that? Uh, just a little motivator. Well, at least one of us.
Right. I can't move too far back.
Well,
I
I
can do
tell you.
I'll do Air Force jumping jacks for you.
Well, we all got our version, right? Of jumping jacks. But hey, today we recorded an episode for Wednesday that is going to light you up. The folks in Texas, and I'm not going to share too much because you got to tune in on Wednesday and find out who it is. But great folks in Texas doing great things, even in the midst of this cold storm and frozen pipes and all kinds of other things. But doing great things in the apparel scene. And we are going to be spotlighting them on Wednesday. I hope you're able to tune in and check that out and support. Right, part of this show, part of the Leadership Void, part of Radio Check is the giving back aspect of what we do. Right, even while we are in service, we're always encouraged to give back in terms of time and energy, and that's volunteering, right? We do a lot of volunteering in the service. we do a lot of volunteering when we come out. As a matter of fact, I think it's just ingrained so much that we just do it.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, no, I'm sorry to cut you. I mean, I was just wanted to share that. No, the Air Force second core value is service before self. So it's been ingrained in all of us, to your point, and even foot stomped as one of our core values in the Air Force. But to your point, we all served while we were in and continue to serve when we're out, because we know the value of service, and we did something bigger than ourselves for our country, for those men and women that gave us life. We wanted to serve and prove that we want to defend our land too. So we all gave our some gave more and some gave some, and those unfortunately gave everything, which is their lives. And we also want to honor them because they're not here with us. And this is another way for us to remind us and remind you that we will be here always to honor those that have served and gave the ultimate sacrifice by shining and shedding our light and our prayers to their families. But more importantly, we want to keep their legacy alive. And all of us do it in so many different ways. I kind of have it around here. I wear a bracelet of one of my comrades in arms that, perished back in the Saudi Arabian Khobar Towers in '96. So I wear his bracelet all the time. KJ, Kevin Johnson. So, we all have those days, and we all know it can be difficult. And as you know, I share a quote every time we come on this. And since I'm talking, I'll keep going about it. But the quote has to do with a little bit of mental health, which I'm in a class of the master's program for social work. But this is what I learned over the weekend. I thought it was very valuable. The quote is from Catherine Plano, and it says, "The comeback is always stronger than the setback." The comeback is always stronger than the setback, folks. And know that our comeback will always be stronger because there are always setbacks.
Yeah, that reminds me of Rocky movies, right? He would get beat down, and then he come back at the end, and it'll be a glorious victory. And that's one of the things that we look forward to. It's not the fall, it's the rise where the victory is. Right? And if we can do that, if we can help do that through these means, then I think we're winning. So we talked a little bit about something coming on Wednesday. We launch all of our podcasts on Wednesday at the Leadership Void, and those are available. But we are on a journey to getting our numbers up. And hey, the last time we shared about this, we were in the 70s or so, somewhere around there. And we're in the 90s, but we're not at 100, right? And we got this little bad boy right here, right from the prairie to the Pentagon, which is going to one lucky participant, one lucky subscriber.
That's right.
From 100 and below, and we're going to be doing a drawing and getting that to the subscriber that is selected. A great book by one of our last year podcast guests, Denise Jelinski Hall, and she's excited to share it. And we're excited for someone to come off with this book.
That's right. We are 92 strong. We need 8 more to reach that 100 mark that we set our goal to. I know you can do it. All you need to do is just click subscribe on the Leadership Void podcast on our YouTube channel. And guess what? Once you just hit that button, you enter in the drawing to win that Prayer to the Pentagon book. Season 1 guest, hostess with the mostest, wants you to know that book is dynamite. So please, 8 more, 92 strong, 8 more to go. Please help us out with that one. Yes, indeed.
And a lot of people are wondering what the whole 100 thing is. The milestone is connected with us being able to appropriately label our channel the Leadership Void podcast, right? And it'll be easier for people to find. I'm sure you can still find it through your search means, but we would like a sense of ownership of the channel, and we feel that by getting that title, that name on there, would be one more step to making our show great. And we continue to bring you top-notch podcast guests from around our nation. We haven't gone abroad yet, and I'm sure that once we get our nation under our belt, and maybe even sooner, we'll start going abroad. But there's some great veterans, active duties, even in entrepreneurial journeys that we'd like to highlight and bring to you. So if you know of anyone out there doing great things abroad, hey, send them our way. We'll talk to them. We'll get them on the show and highlight what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. And not to discard the folks here in our nation, you know, if you know anybody also here in the United States too, please let us know. You know, we as Enrique mentioned, we'll be at the Lone Star State Wednesday, and then next week after that, we're going to Wisconsin, I think it is. So, you know, we want to hit all 50 and hopefully all the territories, and definitely go abroad. And you can help us do that. And what Enrique mentioned, also the 100 will let you don't have to navigate so much to find us. All will be just one click away. Just imagine, just one click for you to reach out and say, wow, I just heard from this great speaker, this great guest, and I want to know more about. So guess what? One click away. Make us go to 100, makes your job easier too. So it's a win-win.
That's right. That's right. So, hey, today's the 15th of February, and I was thinking, where did February go? Because in 2 weeks we'll be in March. I don't know what's going on in the world, but this is moving a whole lot faster than I thought. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me, but maybe it's not. So, you know, in 2 weeks we'll be coming back on a Radio Check. You know, every 15th of the month. And we put it that way because most service members know payday, right? That's when you get paid. That's the 1st and the 15th. So we wanted to make it something similar where you can actually remember, hey, it's payday, it's check-in day, right? It's Radio Check day, and make it easier on you. And if you happen to catch this on a replay, because we'll provide the links to these shows. You know, just send us a message. You can post comments there. You can leave messages there, and we'll be sure to get them and reply. One way of doing that is the leadershipvoid@gmail.com. You can write us there. If there are things on our show that you would like to see, you know, and you know, I always kid about this, but I'm real. See, this Walk for Valor shirt came from, you know, an organization, right? The WWP that Vince got came from an organization, right? We're representing organizations that are doing great things. We love to wear your shirt. That's a way of getting those shirts to us. Send us an email. Say, hey, we would love for you to sport our shirt. What are your sizes? And good thing you asked. We're extra large and large. That's just send us an extra large and a large, and we'll be representing you on our shows, on our Radio Checks, or anywhere we have an opportunity to do that for you. Exciting times.
Definitely exciting times. You know, like Enrique mentioned, you know, halfway through the month, where did it all go? Only 2 more weeks, and here we're going to wrap it up and go into March. It's incredible how fast and furious. We feel it here because we are going outside. We don't have the snow, and it feels like it probably time stands still, but we see the seasons coming in. The heat is coming. So, yeah, Florida, come out and live with us. You know, you feel the same love that we have here in the
Look,
Sunshine State.
hey, I felt kind of bad walking out there, my bare feet on my grass, while, while I know some of my brothers and sisters are walking in 20 foot of snow or whatever it may have felt. But I know Texas got hit hard, so we're praying for you guys out there in Texas, keeping you in our thoughts. We know that some cities like San Antonio were not ready for this. And, it's something that happens in 1980 or some out around there, 80, 85, you tend to forget pretty quickly. And it looks like this storm really got them. So we'll be thinking about all of you while we're pressing ahead through this week, and hope that you fare well during these times.
Yeah, that's 35 plus years. I think I graduated high school in 85. So, I mean, that was a long time ago. Another life out of the whole time frame, but totally agree. And like Enrique said, we want to reach our 100 subscribers. All we need is 8 more. Hit us up, please. And if you want to send us a message, and if you forgot, the leadership void at gmail.com, reach us on our individual LinkedIn profiles. You could say, I heard you on the radio check, or I heard you on the leadership void. I'd like to know more, or I just have a great guest for the show. Our individual LinkedIn accounts too. You can reach us down those paths too. So just the best thing is to communicate. And even if you just have a question about what you need, if we don't have the answer, we'll definitely try to get you the resources or point you in the direction that you need to be pointed in. So we're here to, again, opportunity just to share our combined knowledge and experience and wisdom, and offer that to you. So if you're here, you get 2 for 1, So we'd love to hear from you. Hope you can join us on the 1st of March at 1900, which is 7 p.m. And we'll do this again. We'll be online all times on the 15th and the 1st.
Outstanding. So, folks, we want to talk about certain things that are coming up for us, and through these channels, we also get to reach out to you on a personal level, right? We talked about the guests that are coming. We talked about the book that's offered. We talked about the goals to reach 100. But the gist of this program is to reach out to you. So hopefully, if not tonight, maybe on the 1st or the 15th of every month, you can hop on, and we'll be sure to get out more of the information concerning these lives that we're doing. But this is truly for you. So we hope that you take advantage, reach out to us, and communicate. Tonight, it seems like, the numbers are not all that calculated here. There's zero for about 20 minutes. We'll do this for another 10 minutes or so, and give somebody an opportunity to hop on. But this is truly an initiative to reach out to all those that are out there. You may be going through. You're having questions. You need mentors. You need coaches. You need to clear your head. These are ways to do that, and we're so fortunate to bring this to you. And we just wish you all well out there, especially with not just the weather, but the environment that we're in worldwide. This is not just America, right? Worldwide. So I wish you all safety and blessings.
Yeah. And if nothing else, all you're going to see is our mugs and our smiles. And we can at least give you something to get your mind off of what you got thinking for a second, a minute, 30 minutes. And just indulge us for a couple of minutes. But no, yeah, we had them in, and very, we want to be there for you, honestly. And we will do this every 1st and 15th to know and to show that we want to open our doors and open our hearts for you. So and something that we have to deal with on the internet is the connectivity issues. But that's okay, because you know what? We won't miss a beat. We'll keep going. You know, shots fired. We take cover and we get up, keep going. You know, no matter where the enemy is, we keep going.
I tell you that sometimes this thing it'll go right and then it'll go left.
You know, we keeping forward. That's what comes. We just going forward.
All right, folks. Well, you know, it was our pleasure to spend this time with you. You know, and we're always looking forward to sharing not only part of our lives, but also part of your dreams and hopes and everything that you have ahead of you. So in terms of let's pick a subject now that we got about 10 minutes to go here. Let's pick a subject. We'll talk about let's talk about loneliness. Yeah, we're gonna talk about loneliness, and the reason, and I'll tell you, this is unscripted, right? Vincent had no idea that we were gonna talk about this, but it seems like a common theme, even with all of the technology, even with all of the social platforms, because we spend the better part of a whole entire year isolated, and there's a lot going on around us, but not a lot. And that's funny, right? The lives are still going, but we've been subtracted from the process of those lives going on. Now, not everybody has taken that approach, right? Not everyone has lost half of their head.
like
me. Look.
Yeah,
literally, I shouldn't be seeing or talking right now.
But he is.
But I am.
When you think of loneliness, you know, I was thinking about the definition, and it's like, you know, it's a sadness of not having friends or company. But know that here we are as a friend, and you do have company. You're not alone on this journey. As we know, we graciously have great teams in the military, and we multiply and work together better as a team. So loneliness, something that right now might impact you even stronger because you don't have your battle. As we call the battle buddies, that got your six. But here we are, we got your six, folks. So, and know that we are here for you. Loneliness can lead to, of course, depression, can lead to anxiety, can lead to nightmares, can lead to, and unfortunately, people commit suicide because of loneliness. And know that you have people to talk to, people that believe in you, because you matter, and you are worth it. You're worth every minute of the day, every minute of the hour, every minute of the year. So keep going strong. Know that Radio Check, Enrique and Vince are here for you. Either though my partner in crime, he is halfway with internet issues.
I'm still here. Here.
He's halfway on the picture, but in his whole body.
I'm hearing voice. But that's the important part, right? And you hit a good point in the loneliness piece. And this is the reason why I brought it up. I brought it up because, you know, sometimes you don't get to hear that. You don't hear that, hey, somebody's here for me. Especially if you're out of the military, you don't hear, oh man, this person's got my six. Or I can go to them at any time. You know, you can go on your life after service and not hear that ever again. And so what we want to make sure that it is clear that we are here to provide that six check, right? We're here to provide that you know, that forward presence. And if you're in the line, right? So, you know, who's got point? We got your point. We got your six. You just sit in between. We got you. And it's important for us to not only share that, but even more important for you to hear it. And so I want to make sure that in times of loneliness, today we were talking about, or yesterday we were talking about, Valentine's, everybody, the love day, but not everybody felt that love day, right? And so we want to make sure that today, yesterday was love day, but love day continues as long as there's brothers and sisters willing to stand in the gap, right? And hey, the leadership void, our purpose is to fill those areas of void in your leadership. We also want to do through Radio Check is fill those voids that you have from your separation from service, from your separation from your buddies, your battle buddies. And we just want to make sure that you understand we got it.
Yeah. And you brought up with something that made me think about was, as some of us been through different, and unscripted, had to go to therapy and counseling. And sometimes we leave there and they don't get us. I'm tired of going there because they don't get us. Folks, we get you. We know what you've been through. We know what you're going through. We get you. You can reach out. We're here for you. And another component is also have the self-love. Also, the fact that yesterday was Valentine's, one thing we should always have at the forefront is the love for self. And love thyself, folks, because you're unique. We need you. We want you, and you matter, as I mentioned earlier. And again, that quote that I shared earlier was, the comeback is always stronger than the setback. The comeback is always stronger than the setback, folks.
All right. Well, I believe that that we started that way, we'll end that way. It was a great session. I hope that you can catch the restream of this or the replay of this, and that you enjoyed the time with us, folks. Have a blessed evening, and we wish you all well.
Take care, folks. See you on the 1st.